Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 2021 Ford Shelby F150. So this is not one that's coming off Ford's production line. This is a Ford F150 Lariat 4-wheel drive 5.0 V8 that gets purchased and sent to Shelby America to be upfitted as the Shelby F150. It is not a Super Snake and it is not a Raptor. But with the upcoming V8 Raptor, I think Shelby wanted to show this is what we would do if it were our truck. So let's just go ahead and jump right in, and then we'll talk a little bit about thoughts and opinions on it. So you can get the Shelby F150 two ways. You can get it naturally aspirated with only 395 horsepower, which will start you at just over $107,000. If you want the full 775, you'll need to upgrade to the supercharged V8 version, which starts at just under $115,000. So we're going to talk more about the supercharged version because it's an $8,000 jump. Who wouldn't pay that $8,000 to have almost double the horsepower? So it's kind of a no-brainer, especially once you get over this $100,000. So the V8 is the familiar 5-liter Coyote, like I said before, which easily spits out the 775 with a few modifications. So Shelby adds a Whipple supercharger with 4-lit exhaust system. There's also a high-flow intake, high-flow fuel injectors, custom throttle body, carbon fiber piping, and additional cooling. Shelby doesn't just stop there at the powertrain, though. The pickup is also fitted with BDS lift system, Fox and internal bypass shocks, the same that are used on the Raptor. The rear traction bars, they also put 22-inch Shelby wheels wrapped in a 35 BF Goodwrench all-terrain KO2 tires. So I believe those are also the ones that are on the Raptor as well. You'll notice the pickup is nicely dressed with the vented hood, which helps with cooling as well. Custom front grills and a facelift. These are joined by custom side vents, fender flares, and a aerodynamic shaped tonneau cover, which is just the bed cover on the back. Interior, I can't remember what it's called, but I have it on my Shelby, but they're basically skins that Shelby puts on. So Skin has its own leather covers for the seats, also with a number of Shelby logos and the number plaque, which is also in the engine bay. You have one inside and in the engine bay. And a bunch of carbon fiber on the inside as well. Shelby plans to limit the production for the 2021 model year to 600 units. Naturally, like we said, they'll all come with their numbers of how many it is, but that means they could only make 150 of them. They could make 200 of them, but they will not make more than 600 of them. So that makes them a pretty limited truck. So I know this truck's not going to be for everybody. $115,000 is very steep for a truck, especially one that not everybody is going to beat on. But it is a collector's piece. Some people are going to baby it, keep it nice. They do hold their value. If you look at some of the F-150 Super Snakes, they do pretty well. And some of the Shelby Raptors, they all hold their value pretty well. I've got a Shelby GT 350, one built by Shelby. It's a 2014. I'd say decently it has held its value pretty well. It's probably lost maybe $15,000, which isn't too bad. I wouldn't consider too bad. Some of the more early ones are worth more, and it'll probably climb back up over time. But at the end of the day, in my opinion on this, is they're built to be enjoyed, driven, and loved. So if I was going to spend $115,000 on a truck, you best believe it can get some miles on it. Only thing I wish they did was a cold air intake, like an open intake, but Shelby has their reasoning for doing everything that they've done. But my question to you is, do you think it's worth $115,000? $1,000, would you pay that? I think price-wise it's fair, because if you bought the F-150 yourself and did all of this work to it yourself, or well, not yourself. So if you bought the F-150 Lariat and sent it off to somebody to have all of this fabrication done and all of this stuff added, you'd probably be looking at the same neck of the woods price-wise. It wouldn't be off by much. And that's how I feel about my personal car too. Some people would be like, that's ridiculous. I can go buy a 5-liter Lariat for what, $50,000 to $60,000 and put a supercharger on it and make the same power and have a little, like, maybe only $70,000 in it. You can, but that you're not going to get your money back in parts all the time, unlike a Shelby will. It's more, and that's just my opinion. Everybody's going to be different, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this is going to kind of put the Raptor in the water? Because the Raptor, they're talking about putting the Raptor R, the Predator motor in it. So do you think it'll be able to keep up? I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. I think it's a beautiful truck, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and y'all hustle harder.